back there. Grandma Heather. Duffnug. Hey, Z, what up? Kyle. Jando. Aloha from Hawaii. Hey. Galsmar. I blame you for a bad sleep pattern because it's no fun blaming yourself. Yeah, I'm the blame for everything. Keep it consistent. Don't put a fucking dress on a chicken. Why? Everyone's gonna hate me? Good. Better make sure my nose is clean. Hold on here. Get it together, Scott. There you go. It always kicks over to the internet. There you go. It always kicks over to the internet. Black Rose wallpaper. What's up, Juju? David, how you doing? I try not to watch any of the Scientology stuff, but I'm always sucked into all the drama. And I'm amazed at how effective these people are, who are just kind of they have no morals, or flip-floppers, women beaters, how their ability to have the channels keep growing. I'm just amazed at that ability. And no matter how much bullshit they say or how much they lie, they're able to grow. And it's just kind of baffling to me. It's baffling to me. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I don't have my, like I'm not paying or I'm not doing commercials. I'm not sure if that's why my channel's not pushed, or if I say like the word rape or pedophile island, if that's what like kind of stops the growth. Because I watch a lot of channels that don't say any of those words. Yeah, I just don't know. It seems so weird. Gosh, yeah, I'm fascinated by it. I don't want to do the drama, but I kind of like drama a little bit. I don't like it all the time. I don't want to be in the mud. Just like these thoughts, I've just been having a lot of thoughts about it. I know that I don't want to. I know I don't want to change some of my beliefs in terms of what I'm okay with and what I'm not okay with. Puffy pirate ship. Puffy pirate ship for like from Seinfeld. It said drama shows in real life is more entertaining. I'm amazed at abused women keep going back. Yeah, I'm not really amazed by it. What's up, Sunday? Hellboard. Maybe a boa. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having a little chicken with me. It's in the egg. It's in the egg right now. It's about to hatch here soon. Okay, that goes with those. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all this court shit ending. There's always someone who'll watch them. I'm not going to jail though, so I'm not really worried about it. It'd be yeah, it's just I'm not going to jail. There's really no way I'm going to jail. As much as people want, they're gonna all be like, the court system has failed us. There's no justice. There's a bunch of commies in LA. Something along those lines. So, I've been working on these fucking stupid lights, and I'm trying to figure out. I've spent so much time trying to figure out what was existing, thinking that it was right from the get-go, and it just wasn't. So, I had to bring back all the wires. I had to cut back all the wires and start fresh and rewire everything. I've been labeling it all. It's been a fucking nightmare, but I'm slowly getting through it. I worked on my subpoena for a few hours today. You know, without getting anything from the subpoena. Hey, John. Or some people just aren't capable of working on old things. You call it whatever you want. I think for $2,000, you really can't beat it. And worked out really great so far. No, and a car from 1977 is really not a lemon. I really haven't spent that much money on it either. A lot of people don't realize that be a little easy on the. I can take criticism. People can't take criticism. I'm really not affected by any of it anymore. Especially when court comes out. There's going to be a lot of upset people and a lot of told me so's. So I look forward to that day. And I could wait. I could slowly wait and Let all the people say all the things they need to say. And I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. Really not be affected by it. Really not. You know, I could be a weirdo. You know, there's guys out there that will, like, just put their... You know what's, like, the weirdest thing? Like, I've seen some guys, like... They, like, think it's weird. Like, they'll put their nose into the, like, the armpit. Like, the armpit of a girl. And, like, smell their boob and their armpit. Only the fucking biggest weirdos do that. Like... I mean, I'm not naming anyone specifically, but, like, if you're sticking your nose in a girl's armpit to smell their boob and their armpit, like, you're a fucking weirdo. And, like, it don't get any more weirder than that. Especially if the girl's not consenting, you know? I mean, I'm sure you guys don't know anybody like that. I know no one in my family is like that. You know, there might be some things with me. I might be poor, but I ain't sniffing any armpits. You know, so that's good. That's I don't want anything to do with armpits. Don't warn anybody in your family or your friends group there's a predator who's around, like, all the time. They don't need to know about it. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yes. No, you hide that. You hide that from family members, because that's what good people do, right? You just can't resist, you know. Just can't resist on that one. There's some things that you're just better than others on. That would be one of them. Can't win. Keep projecting just because one of them got rehab, that means another one. God, you want to know? No, you don't want to know. Some people are just perverts. I'm not one of them. I'm kind of a prude. Maybe more of a pervert when I was younger, but I guess I've been, like, too much shit with, like, court, too much, like, seriousness. Kind of just got me out of that pervertedness. I don't got time for that shit. That's what it really comes down to now. I don't got time nor I want to deal with any of it. No, I got friends that are pervs. I mean, it's okay, but I mean, the key is it's got to be consensual. Some people will take advantage of others. They get their wealth from fraudulently doing stuff. So, do I have all the bolts for these? Oh no, I thought I put bolts on all these. Okay, those already have a bracket. Oh, that's why that's different. Okay. Don't worry. How worried they are about other people who expose predators. I don't mess with family and have class. Yeah. Right. Turn that whole thing off, pain in the ass. Okay, there. I'm making some like custom brackets. Yeah, this okay, that has to turn. Okay, that's gonna work. Just made some custom brackets. Not pretty. This should do the trick. Yeah, another like 2 days. I should get this thing running. Good. It's just this electrical's been overwhelmed by the electrical. But like everything, shit's overwhelming until you learn it. And once you learn it, it's easy. And you have that skill set. So that's one thing. That's one thing good. I mean, I knew I was capable of this. Just that I want to put that much time into it. No, not really. Electric boogaloo. Okay. Yeah. I'm not the most happy about it all, but sometimes you just gotta do what life gives you. There's a lot of things I didn't know for the wiring. I'm learning a lot. A lot of times you don't even want to admit your mess up. You just gotta learn from it and move on with it. Okay, so this one's still good because I have it on the fucking USB. Yeah, I did fuck something up. My new thing, but I learned a valuable lesson today. Some USBs don't like. Some USBs are 5-volt regulated. They don't want the 12-volt direct. So another valuable lesson. Thankfully, it's not going to cost me anything but a little time. I should set up a table. That's what I should do. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out the headlights, hazard lights, turn signals, brake lamps, with the what a fucking project, just to say the least. What a fucking project. When my daughter moves into her home, she's getting 12 Silkies. Yeah, real slow. Real slow. That's sometimes how things don't have much of a schedule. That's good. As low as it gets, I'm not putting my arm in. I'm not sniffing armpits. Got some new little, oops. Some new little ants. God damn. So much to do. Yeah. Well, we're supposed to like believe in our customs and our religious customs. And I actually like these a lot better. Maybe I'll save those ants for something else. Or maybe they'll just be two different types of ants. Let's see here. Yeah, maybe I'll leave them like that. Just wire them in somehow. All right. I just kind of laugh at all the different channels I've made. You know, and I really don't go on other people's channels and promote on their channel. Everyone just kind of comes to my channel and rides my coattails until they want to hate. Then I'm the worst person ever. They knew I was hacking systems, and then all of a sudden I'm the worst person in the world, and they're gonna tell everyone I hacked the system. They got me out to be like the best hacker in the world. Super powerful. It's pretty amazing how powerful everyone has made me, which I'm pretty powerless. Someone already bought the LED? I'm amazed at how some of the people have like so many channels I built, and how well they're doing and how just awful they are. I guess the awfulness, I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. The plateauing. Definitely in the plateauing. Okay, those are screwdrivers. Tell you what though, I can't wait to. I really want to go to. I want to get on the water, like Buffalo National River or the Current River. Just be in like central United States in the woods on a really nice river. I've generally tried to help people. Generally tried to help build people's channels, and I did that with not wanting any money from it, just to encourage them. So weird how much hate some people have for like really nothing either. You know, I think one of the biggest things is all the hatred and how little any of the people that have all the hatred, how much they've actually contributed to anything. I think that's what like the most fascinating to me. How little they've contributed to any type of like protest or any type of anything, and then how I became the most evil. And there's just really no like hard tell on that, like when that like what I did. Right? It's not like I fucking threw someone up against the wall or anything. I called a bunch of people bitches. The misinformation being said about Silkies was laughable. Yeah, I guess so, pink elephant. Well, I don't even like... I'm just like fascinated by it. I'm fascinated by the hatred. I just don't really have that hate. Like, I'm just like, wow. And the conspiracies, like, so much of it, it's just like, what? That's you guys actually believe that? Like, and I'm a conspiracy theorist, man. Like, I'm a conspiracy theorist and a half. You know? God, I kind of want to fucking cherry Coke right now. I'll just have water. Alright, I think that's fucking good. Alright, I gotta get the rest of this done tomorrow. I'm so close. I'm so close to being just like... The fan looks so fucking good, man. Both inside and outside. Well, all of it. Like, but it's like... It's the same thing over and over again, right? It's like the same... It's the same stuff, and it's like, oh, please read some of my Facebook posts. You'd be fascinated with the shit I believed in. And I truly believed in it. I was so militant about it, too. Like, I would love to share everything. For 4 years. Yeah, it's so wild. Okay, so I want to put this in the... Where do I want this? I want this in the... I fucked up today, man. I want to fix it, though. I don't even want to say it. I'm just going to get a new one and fix it. Just some things can't get 12 volts. They only can get 5 volts. Let's just say that. I didn't realize that a USB... Yeah, I don't even need to say it. I fucked up. Just fuck. That's the learning process. You just fuck up sometimes. That thought process didn't cross my mind. Just ready to get this, ready to get the door, this doghouse on. All right, 2 hours. I love having a refrigerator in here. Like, the RV is so comfortable now. It's like a home with water and cold water. Definitely living a lot better than a lot of people. So hard to stay clean in the confined space, so it's just always cleaning, no matter what you do. Super happy though. Yeah, what a fucking emotional roller coaster the last 2 years have been. And having the criminal case, that just doesn't help with anything. But, you know, the criminal case puts me in a league of my own. You know, thinking that Aaron paid $25,000 and I'm going to do it for free. The only thing it cost me was my sanity. And today I said I was like kind of living a boring, just been kind of boring. And I didn't mean it like in a bad way. It's just, my life was so fucking crazy it was so crazy there for a bit that now that I'm like I just don't have all that activity. It's like such a different lifestyle pace. I'm definitely addicted to that adrenaline of all of it. Just don't like the court shit. And when you got all these people really just telling lies about you. Coaster. Yep, 4 years roller coaster. It's been a trip. Got you addicted? Yeah. Like, there's some big things that are to come. Like, I question myself if I'm... Oh, did I fuck that up? I sure did. Damn. Let me see here. Fuck. I was trying to get all my electrical together and I fucked up. I blew some fuses. Let's see here. That one up. All right. These are cool though, because check this out. The fuse is blown, or it's missing. So let's see here. I got the fuses outside. I'll just take this one. Good. Yeah. 20 amp. What the fuck? I think really just did that on me. What the fuck? Never seen that happen. Jesus Christ. Let's see here. Perfect. I fucking love this Dawn spray shit. Pretty dope. I love the little light on this thing. Let's see here. I got this too. Fuck off. I got everything fuck off. Oh, okay. I just blew that. God damn. Just blowing fuses everywhere. Alright, so turn that off for a sec. I got fuses outside. Okay. Alright, cool. Got light again. Alright, this goes in my paint bag. Where's my paint bag? Did I put it away? No, of course not. Put it outside. That's the batteries. Get the drill in there. I thought I lost my drill. I didn't. I was happy. It was underneath my front seat. My door had popped open when I did a little test run. I thought I lost my drill. But these motherfuckers are surviving. They're trying to keep this shit fucking clean. It's like a goddamn... I don't know how people do it. Sandy's over. Yeah. You know, I love that word, the children can't... Like, I think about Aaron's trial, right? And the motion limine, to limit. So it means to limit in Roman? No. Latin. To limit. And then not talking about Scientology. My whole case is like about Scientology being a cult. There's like no way around it. Like the police reports say it. Like I'm just curious how like I'm excited about the case. I really am. I went from like this whole worrying, and I was just like, I just don't care. Like there's so much of like I just don't care about it. Just constant back and forth in my head. The weight of a case you can't really quantify that. It's unquantifiable. And I'm always like, I always feel like I'm cleaning my counter. Like I feel like like I'm obsessed with cleaning my counter. Like everything else could be dirty, but if I don't clean my counter, I think it was from like waiting on tables. Like it was always, oh, there's those screw bits. I was wondering where the fuck those were. Okay, let's go in there. And like the stove just gets dirty so fucking quick. I didn't get as much accomplished as I wanted today, but I found out that all my wiring was wrong from whoever rewired this, and I've been having just all these crazy issues. I was like, man, like I'm just not smart enough because I was doing what I was thinking I was supposed to be doing, and it turned out that it was wired. That it wasn't my stuff that I was wiring wrong. It was that it was wired wrong from the get-go. And so, yeah. Don't care about them. Well, I don't care. Like, I really, like these people, like, there's just so many of them that hate me so much. I was kind of laughing, so I've been unsubscribed. I'm still unsubscribing to channels, but there's still a few that I was still watching. I would just listen to Perth once in a while in Australia, and she needs some Toastmaster classes if anyone needs it. She says more like it's so. I remember my friend always said that such a filler statement. Toastmasters would be good for her, but she was talking about Journey 2000. Journey did all the locations for the Scientology buildings, which I guess there's value to that. I'm not really sure how much value, but I heard Perth talking about, mate, people, attacking people and not supporting them. And I guess I'm selfish. Because I just thought of myself, I was like, well, I met Journey in Sacramento. She seemed nice. She said her husband's MAGA and she's a lefty or vice versa. I can't really remember. Totally nice to her. And then somewhere along the line, she just didn't want anything to do with me. And I'm just so amazed at how so many participated in the slander with Aaron, and we're all involved in that. And then they played the victim after they were all a part of it. It's just such a weird thought process for me. And I'm just like, well, you guys sat around when that person was doing it, and then now it's an issue for you. And then I listened to Nora for 5 minutes, which I don't even know why I listened to her, but the train wreck is so much that I just can't help it. Like, just watch the stupidity of things. And her talking about blow drill, and like he comes with that toxic positivity, and you haven't heard him like stand up for Jenna. And does Jenna really need anyone to stand up for her? At this point, she's pretty much just as guilty as like so many of them. Nora never got off. Nora's just on her own track. She's funded by the 86 GOP, which is fascinating. It's fascinating to me that person would fund the person attacking you, and then I can't understand the logic besides like just taking the money. Like I can see taking the money and talking shit, but like taking the money and not talking shit, it's just like it's a hard one for me to register. It really is. Like this person funded the person who was attacking you and made you go into a hospital. And this person, like, I don't know why I keep trying to process that information. And I just can't process it because it doesn't make any sense. And I think I'm an idiot for being the one trying to make sense of it all. How could I not be the idiot? Because it doesn't make any sense. Okay, this goes up front there. That's your phone. Well, I mean, a lot of people do it for the money. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting money from YouTube or anything. I really don't have an issue with anyone getting money. I have an issue with, just have an issue with like shitty fucking people, I guess. But like how Nora was talking, like I just heard like 5 minutes, and I tuned in when she's talking about blow drill and how he's great and he's always supporting the community, and I was like, that's not what you did with Alonzo though, man. You came and you guys were all after Alonzo, this fucking poor guy. Like, even if you don't believe in the, like, yeah, I go back to like just some of the outliers, some of the people that have just been like ostracized completely. And I don't know if that's just like Scientology or is that just the internet? And like the good people kind of just got shat on and kicked to the curb. I don't know. Don't get in her head. Well, it's just, I think of how blow drill, how they attacked Alonzo, all of them. And then even how Nora attacked Alonzo, then wanted the Jerry Armstrong interview. And then when Jerry Armstrong said, hey, 10 years ago you made all these fucking comments, who the fuck are you? Which is awesome that this old man is just like, bitch, I'm holding a grudge for 10 years, motherfucker. You were a bitch ass 10 years ago and you're still a bitch ass. Like, this motherfucker pulled up shit from like 10 years ago. And of course Nora begged to do an interview with him. And then when he said, 10 years ago you said this shit, what do you have to say for yourself? Instead of like explaining herself or anything, she just then went on to the attack. And yeah, just doesn't really make sense. Oh, what is that? Huh. Whatever it is, it needs to be washed. And it needs some just do dishes. I kind of like this. I look forward not to be talking about any of them. I can't help but watch it as a shit show plays out, though. I'm like, would I do the Scientology? I don't know if I would do the Scientology thing again. Although I had a lot of fun protesting. And really, in the end, that's really what I'm here for. You know, I'm like, I like to protest. And it was never about any of the views or any of that shit, because I would just go to protest. The views and all that shit just didn't matter, because I just like the energy of the protest. I like being involved in change. Do I like being involved with all the court stuff? No. All the bullshit court shit too. I went through so much bullshit with the court stuff. I've done more court stuff than most people ever experience in their entire life. Oh, I got a new sign. I gotta put that up. Turn this off. Okay. Bolts, electrical wire. Put that over there. This is extra. %. Okay. I'm gonna have to find a home for that. For now, put it there. Pretty much done that. It's still charging. Is that charging still? No, it's full charge. Get the battery in. Okay. And then that one's 100%. Let's grab that and that cord. And that's going with the electrical. That's a dead plant. That's all death right there. Caulk guns. I got my roof caulked yesterday. So hopefully I covered at least half of the leaks. If I'm 50% less leaks, I'm good. Where the fuck did I put that sponge? Are you sponge worthy? I don't know. Oh, that's all hard drives. Another phone. Sander and the charger. That's a case for this. What the fuck did I do with that sponge? There it is. Yeah, I can't wait for the court shit. Just tell everyone to fuck off. I'm at a fucking different level, motherfuckers. You know, that's what, like, I just can't wait. Walk out of there. Just like I walked out for the restraining orders. And, you know, if there's only one person there, I don't even care. Like, it's not even about anybody even being there anymore. Like, everyone showing up has been such a fucking... It's been such a shit show. So many people just wanting... Yeah, it's so fucking weird. The internet's weird. Pure social relationships are fucking weird. The whole experience has been fucking weird. You know, to experience being the most loved to the most hated. Such a weird... It's a weird process to go through. And for hated for what? Like, it's just so wild. But I don't regret any of it. I'm glad I called everybody the fuck out. Oh yeah, that's all nice and clean now. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I just feel good about... I feel good. I mean, I just know that I'm gonna walk out of that courtroom as a fucking winning, and that's just gonna... That's like the biggest troll on everybody. But I don't know how they're gonna handle it. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. It'll probably be a good opportunity to blame the system, to blame the justice system. It's not going to have anything to do with my abilities, naturally. My friends on the right will be like, well, it's because you're in a socialist city. Friends on the left will be like, it's because it's MAGA. So everyone always wants to blame everybody else. No one wants any accountability. No one has any accountability for their gang, their group of people. Everyone always wants someone to blame. Okay, I don't need this anymore. I'm not gonna fucking use it. I'm gonna let it fuck away. This just needs to be put away somewhere where I don't see it forever. So one day when I fucking need it. Okay, and then that is going to this bag of random hardware stuff, as well with the lock. Here's that key. Oh, that's the bike key. Stapler, garbage. Is that the highlighter? Super markers. Oh, it is. Okay. Sandpaper goes in the painting bag. Down here with the caulk gun. Alright, caulk. That's all painting. That's garbage. This is office supplies. That goes in that bag. These are my squishies. You can stay over there. Okay. Remotes. Hardware. Outlet. Okay. Oh, it's still on there. What the fuck is that? Yo. Okay, so let's assault with a deadly weapon for defending somebody. No one's gonna convict me for defending somebody. It's the stupidest thing in the fucking world. Keep throwing though. You might crack me. It's a troll. It's a pretty bad one at it, but you know what? They gotta do something. Coming and hanging out here with me as I wash my dishes and brush my teeth. So what's that say about them? So hard to fucking get this bitch clean. God. I swear, having water and having a stove, such an upgrade. Change. I always have change everywhere. Okay. Katie, it's okay to be a troll. Some people don't have gonna have to face. You gave it away when you said you gotta face consequences for the assault with a deadly weapon. You missed the self-defense part of it. But that's all right. Some people don't understand. Some people don't know. Some people just don't stand up for others. It's a quality that I just don't slack on. I'll always defend the little person. That's the name of my channel. That's who I am. I always defend the little people. At a big cost to me. And that's okay. That's what makes me different or special. Yeah, bring a resume next time. That's what it takes to be here. You can peace out now. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself. the back. Yeah, back. You definitely got to run the background check. What's your resume? I go into chats and I know things. That's my resume. I always like to peace out. I don't think that we'll call it proportional defense. Just my opinion. I don't want you to go to jail, though. I think it's overcharged. A proportional defense. I mean, I think it's really easy. I got pushed. And the jury's going to be the one who decides, not you. Any reasonable person will see that this person who killed somebody, like, let's not forget that. This person's been involved in a homicide or a death of a person. And you could try to spin that. But a battery, maybe. A simple battery, but assault with a deadly weapon, that's quite, I mean, that's far from a stretch. It's always like, I don't think you deserve to go to jail. Well, did you even, see? Yeah, I have absolutely zero regrets about doing it, how I did it. If you saw a man stepping forward and grabbing, I didn't know it was a man. I thought he was grabbing Mindy or Aja, and I moved as fast as I could to be in defense of them. And if that's a crime, then that's a crime. But I don't think any juries in their right mind would even come close to convicting that. Especially when the prosecutor's already offering no jail time, right? Like, I could be done. Next time I go in the court, I could be done. Take off. My ankle monitor will come off. And I could wrap it all up, but I don't want to. I have something to prove, I guess, to myself at this point. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, man. I fucking love this thing. Okay, wallet. Change. It's a change that I always never put away in its proper place. All right, let's do a little. Okay, that's that. That's the electrical. That's all clean. I'll put that down because I want to get the windows. Let me actually throw a little on this window right now while I'm here. Okay. Hangers. I'll tell you what, everything's starting to get a lot easier to keep clean. Because I've everything has really found its homes. Okay. Yeah, it's a little messy this way, but I got the doghouse and my furs down. But it's pretty much clean. It's about 10 minutes clean. Got my door fixed the other day. I was having trouble closing it. Okay. That's cool there. I'm going to do this window too. it with a little spray paint or something. Damn, that got a lot of dirt. It's fucking amazing how shit gets so fucking dirty. Like traveling, you leave the windows open and the dust just gets in everywhere. Cool. Alright, I think I'm done for the day. Put that down there. That's gonna go into my electrical bags. That goes into the wires. Put that there. Alright. Let's see. I need that to clean the windows. And the paper towels. Alright. All right. How the new cruel mannequins display with no idea. I'm so happy with what I got right now. I feel like I'm just living so large. The RV looks so good on the outside. Um, I want to get the. I want to finish it. I want to redo the doors in here. I think it'd be a big upgrade for the inside. Um, it's totally fine now. I don't really believe in ghosts. I believe in spirits. I don't know if I believe in ghosts. I guess spirits are ghosts, but I don't really believe in that. A lot of things I don't believe in. I've been alienated because of the things I believe in or don't believe in. And like even in the last couple of years, I've been like trying to like suppress some of my beliefs just to kind of not be so abrasive with everybody. Is it true that you'll have an air conditioner coop? Kids? No. I have a fan. I put some things on my wish list just to piss everybody off. I don't know, the wish list pisses everybody off. Like that's why I put things on there. Like it's everyone angry that people want to just buy shit. I don't know, there's so much anger. Who cares? Are you alienated for not believing in aliens or dinosaurs? Yeah, I don't believe in aliens or dinosaurs. I believe in giants, giant trees. I believe the world was much more advanced. I don't believe ancient aliens came and built shit. I believe that. I believe that. Uh, a prior civilization was far more advanced, and that society was not run by a bunch of pedophile bankers at one point. That there was a much more harmonic world. Do I believe in fossils? Do I believe that? That's a good question. Do I believe that? Um, well, you're talking two different things there. Do I believe in casts? Do I believe that bones turn to rocks and petrify? I think petrification is a very fascinating subject. Um, how about the underwater engineer who was forced to make an underground city using coral by dolphins, and one of them was named Clyde, I think. Underwater engineer who was forced to make an underground city using coral. Well, there is a coral castle. Not sure if that has any relationship. Just saw real in the world's tallest tree at 387. 387, not. Yeah, I've been to some of the biggest trees. Do you watch the YouTube channel The Y Files? No. I think about, like, I remember just going out to the bar in Wicker Park when we were doing the 6 Points in Chicago. We just get hammered and go every Friday, Saturday night. Even Monday nights we'd go out. I just remember smoking in the alley. And the guy next door was from the water department. He was talking about these pipes that they were pulling up and that they were petrified wood. And I can't like get that out of my mind of plumbing systems that were made out of logs, petrified logs. Underwater, not underground. I don't know if I believe in any underwater cities. Maybe. I'm not sure which one you're referring to. Uh, I I was probably high and probably drunk. But the fact of the matter is, I heard what the guy said, and I believed him. There was no reason not to believe him. He just said he worked for the water department, which is like the best job that you could ever have. My dad always said, work for the water. You always need water. And you watch them in the city in Chicago, at least in Chicago. There's like fucking 8 guys there. There's like one digging and like two guys watching a union rep, a rep for the city. They're all sitting there just watching the one guy, the one laborer, dig his ass off, the apprentice in the union. He's just digging. And yeah, he said that they were pulling out water drains that were petrified logs. And um and clay drain tiles, like 4 foot clay drain tiles, are pretty standard for um, a lot of cities, jurisdictions of the drain tiles that would run to the septic or into the city. There are just a male, female, 4 foot sections of clay. That technology to make clay is thousands and thousands of years old. In Pompeii, they have sewer systems. Like sewage and the water systems are thousands of years old. This isn't just some construct that was just made in the last few hundred years. This has been around. Moving water in clay pipes has probably been around for thousands and thousands of years. As long as they've been able to cast pots, all the Native Americans, all the indigenous tribes made clay. They made kilns. They used leather to make underground bellows that would burn at high temperatures. I think that some of the Native Americans lived in houses, different tribes, delivered monthly during the drier months. A lot of people do here. Too much rock, no wells. Well, most of the a lot of the drier areas have only been dry for a few hundred years. I think a lot of the desert that we see is from deforestation of the hills and the mountains um, around the areas that caused a lot of the desert conditions. I don't think that the desert is natural, um, and it's more man-made than it is not man-made. Hasn't changed much in all those millennium in a lot of countries today. Well, there's a lot of different clay techniques when you go to the different museums. Because, like, I've been to so many different Native American museums at the different mounds that I've been to. And clay and pottery is always like a portion of, like, it's always a portion of the sites. Like, almost every site has some segment that's all clay pottery, and some use seashells to harden the process. There's a lot of different processes, and I think that's been going on for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. I don't think that I like know it. Like, it's the most simple thing is just to put up clay. What I find interesting is like a lot of the mounds, because I don't want to. I hate saying that they're like Native Americans because I think Americans believe that they were sacred sites, but I believe that either civilizations before the Native American tribes or the indigenous tribes, or like I'm not sure if it was like a completely different culture or that it was kind of like a republic with a bunch of different cultures together. And I think that's one of the like thought processes that goes against like the standard historical timelines is believing in more of a republic where Native Americans and settlers, Vikings, or whatever kind of they coexisted. Not that they were just like wiped out and then new ones started. I think there was a lot more coexisting. And some of the tribes in North Carolina, they lived in houses, wooden houses, and that's not too crazy to me. Being that timber is so valuable, and if you see like the Native American totem poles, the craftsmanship of a totem pole, to not think that they weren't falling trees, ringing them and then falling them and then building cabins is hard for me to believe that they didn't naturally use the resources available. Hokum dug canals still used? Yeah, like there's so many different like I think a lot of the canal systems are a lot older than we're led to believe. I believe a lot of the canal systems were redug out. I believe that the Native American mounds were interconnected through, and again, not Native American, indigenous culture, whether living coexisting with the indigenous tribes, or it's so hard to like know because there's so many split offs. And I could just imagine like my family specifically. Me and my sister would not live together. We would live in different tribes. I don't want to be in her fucking tribe. I'm going to build my own tribe, and I'm going to build my wooden things different than others. But the the mounds were all interconnected with. They were all interconnected with different bayous and little cut streams and aqueducts. Um, like I spent some time in Guerrero, Arizona, and my friend took me along these ancient aqueducts that came down from the mountains, and along the bluff of the canal, these aqueducts that the natives had built in that area, they lined those aqueducts with clay, like 3 or 4 feet of clay. So they basically made large clay fucking aqueducts. Instead of using cement, they used clay, which is perfect. They could have probably used pigs or hogs to pack that clay down. I mean, that's a like hogs. They in Arizona that would be like javelinas. Uh, if you were to, that's how like old in Russia, how they make earthen dams and they make ponds. You run pigs in the pond and they smash it and they root and they pack that soil so much that it will hold water. Western Pennsylvania had a ton of canals connecting the three rivers. Some are just in the middle of the woods, not now, but probably weren't when they were active. Yeah, like some of those, like Pennsylvania, some of those canals running the Erie, Pennsylvania, or the Erie Canal. Um, those canal systems are amazing, and they're like double layers. There's like a smaller ones and bigger ones. Up in Hagerstown, there's a beautiful, these canals and these aqueducts. They cross rivers. It's a river on top of a river. Some of those are fascinating. Some are like cobblestone foundation. Some of those could have been around. Like when you have rock as the base, those could be 500 years old. They could be 1,000 years old with the right like, and a lot of that stuff, a lot of the just different types of brick, earthen brick, clay brick, rocks. They make a scratch mix and they do they cover it with either clay or some type of earthen mix. And there's so many different ways, and if you maintain it, they could last for thousands and thousands of years if it's properly maintained. And it's a rock. Back to fossils, when I was at the aqueduct in San Antonio, the um, the aqueduct built by the tribes there, the Native American tribes built the aqueduct, and the canals allegedly came from Pedro Hot Springs in the north west section of San Antonio, and then fed the five missions: Mission Conception, the Alamo, what is it, Santa Fe, and the five missions were all fed by these canals built by the Indians. But at the aqueduct that looks like Roman architecture, crosses over the creek, and the Espada Dam, excuse me, the Espada Aqueduct, and right next to the Espada Aqueduct, there's a tree, a petrified tree. Like you could go and look for yourself. Go. It's on the south side of the Espada Aqueduct. There's a petrified tree that fell like 10 feet from the the aqueduct, and there's not even like a mention that that's a fucking tree, but it's a fucking tree. You go to the petrified forest. If you've never been to the petrified forest, one of the coolest fucking things to see the trees as rock. And so, do I believe in dinosaurs? I mean, do I believe in bone? Do I believe in fossils? Of course, I believe in fossils. That's a strange thing that people. That's the first question asked when you question your belief in dinosaurs. If you believe in fossils, it's like, we're taught so long that, like, and we're also taught that our cars run off of fossil fuels. That dinosaur, like literally fucking T Rex and fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex are fucking what's funding our cars that we're driving around with. I used to reclaim barns doing architectural salvage. The oak siding would be so hard after 100 years on the side of the barn. Interesting. Well, I'm fascinating with some of the technology of some of the bacteria or fungi that somehow secrete some type of chemicals to aid in the petrification of wood or items of like a mortar or a concrete that as it ages it gets harder or it petrifies. Also kind of fascinated by calcification when things become calcified, which is also similar to petrification. You go to Turkey Run State Park in Indiana and you climb through some of those bluffs and those trails and you go up the ladders and it's calcified, you know, it's calcified over whatever item that's there. If things ran on fossil fuels, then tell me which two dinosaurs should have mated so that I don't have to put oil or gasoline mix in my lawnmower. Well, that's a good question. The Yeah, about starting up a barn repair business, Davis, instead of tearing them down and fixing them. I mean, I'm fascinated with like some of the Chinese who they don't use any like fasteners. They're all like fastened together with like pegs and shit. Shit's amazing. Like the carpentry level of I don't know. Like the two by like framing out like a basement with 2x4s and pressure treated. It's like so far from I don't know. Like I'm really good at all that shit, but like I fucking there's so much more like I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's so basic. I think of like all the carpenters and they're all like drunks. The barn industry was always a challenge because animal barn wood is not great in a heated home. Well, I love like a hand hewed board, old growth hand hewed boards. Fucking amazing. Again, like to believe that the Native Americans weren't utilizing wood for their homes is fucking crazy to me. To think that they were all this semi nomadic tribes with fucking goat hides, excuse me, like buffalo hides and teepees or longhouses, even like all the kivas. Like you go into the Southwest and you go into those kivas, and if you go into like a finished ones, if you go to Amos Monument, just southeast of Santa Fe, they have a finished kiva that you could go into. There's a finished kiva that you could go into in the Hamez National Forest, right by the Hamez Dam. There's a I forget what the tribe was. It's the Hamez tribe. I'm not sure if that was the actual people of that area, but about about 2 minutes north of there, or west, northwest, is the Homesteading Dam. And then another minute or two up there is the Homesteading Hot Springs. It's a climb, but it's really nice. But Homesteading also has a kiva that you could go, or that whatever that there was a mission there, but there's ruins there. There's an old mission there, and I believe it was one of the big sites for the Pebble Revolt. But you could go in and look at the kiva from underneath and see how the logs are laid for the roof, and they're stacked in a way. They're like squared. I forget what you would call. I forget what that technique is called, but they basically like make it into like these squares, smaller and smaller and smaller. It kind of like rests on top, like the weight is like dispersed. There's like no center pull, I guess is what I'm saying. There was four. Most of the kivas had four posts. You had the center for the equinoxes, but you'd have four posts, and those four posts would be like waffled around. And Lisa lived in a barn restoration. Loved it. Silkie inside is cute. They're gonna have diapers. So Silkies are gonna have diapers. I gotta figure out the roost. So I put some things on my Amazon wish list. I'm gonna buy them if no one buys them. I'm grifting for Silkies. Just get them going. They're all gonna be talking about how angry they are about how evil I am with Silkies. I can't wait. He's grifting for Silkies. He's grifting for food. I just fucking I put black soldier flies on my wish list. I got this cool little like non-perching water thing on the side. Red oak is really fucking fancy. I did trim red oak trim. Um, my friend had a whole trailer full of it. I don't have a warmer. The Google search for Silkies will be skyrocketing. You could litter box train the Silkies? Really? I didn't know that. Pretty good at hand hewing logs into sleepers with a two-sided flat or four-sided squared off beam. I have all the traditional antique tools. Cool. Do you have my friend made one of those saws where you like all out of wood, where you step on it and it holds it in place, and then you pull back on the wood. Those are fucking cool. The hand, it's all, it looks like a horse basically, but it's to grip it. It's like a vice. You can grip it down with your foot, and then you pull on it. I love all that shit. I love all the old time. Um, they're trainable. They aren't your average chickens. Yeah, I know the Silkies are like the most domesticated. Um, it's going to be a lot of work to get them trained. I was just expecting to just have diapers and deal with the diapers and then just let them run around. Once I get them like keen to my black soldier fly. Design you're thinking of Da Vinci, logs only, no rope or twine. Well, there's a lot of different techniques. I know there's that Da Vinci, like the bridge or whatever, where they don't use anything. But some of the Japanese and Chinese structures are just amazing, and they're put together without fasteners. I've been watching this a Japanese Chinese guy, and all the houses he works on, the beams are like 6x6 beams. Put an ankle bracelet on them to warm. It's going to be a lot of work. I've been talking about having a Silkie for like 8 years. I've been talking about it forever. So I'm just going to do it. What's the worst thing that they're going to do? Die? They're chickens. I know that's horrible, but like, shit dies. Chickens die. I mean, motherfuckers eat chickens all the time. Oh, fuck me. I didn't plug that in? Nope. Alright. Plug into that. Charging up. Okay, where's my cord? Silkie Cam, super grift. D.O.A. Kryptonite is in the house, dude. Hey, what up? Yeah, I put a little feeder on there. I'm gonna fucking grift for all the Silkie shit. and yeah, I think I have a tutu on there, and I need a basket on the bike. Okay, good idea. Good idea. I had the basket. I actually threw it away. It was just too much. I had the metal basket in the front. There I got a beanie crocheted already, and so I gotta get a little perch, and I think I'm gonna make like a little poop chute, possibly. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. I don't know if I want to make them a little thing underneath my bed. I'm not sure exactly where they're gonna fit in here. I had like thought about like making like a little run underneath the RV, like have a little set of cage that 6x6 is a great dimension for proper space to trap air and insulate the space. You don't need a chick bucket, guard silkies. Oh, it's gonna be so hard to hate me with cute little silkies. Am I an LOL cow because I'm funny? KFC bucket. There could be bucket head. Could be jamming the bucket head. If you've never been to a show and not seen Buckethead, you're missing out. collapsible small dog pen. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I was like, I'd been like thinking about like having something that I could like a little cage could drop down. Like, I kind of want them to just be free roaming. I think I could get them to the point if I like have good enough treats. They're already passing around the number for the National Chicken Line Abuse Hotline. These chickens are going to be loved. They're going to be the coolest chickens around. Hashtag Lord Fluffington and hashtag Wild Onion. Yeah, like I think that for the most part I could like kind of free range them. We'll see. We'll see. It's a lot of work, but it's about time I took on a little extra. It wasn't just about me. This 3 months process of choosing the chicken, like I just don't want men. I don't want a male. That's the only issue. Like I'm gonna come to love the chicken, and then it's gonna be a fucking female, or it's gonna be a male. I have caught a chicken. The Silkies are pretty easy. If anything, this is spreading awareness for Silkies. Silkies do roost. Not as high as the other chickens, but yeah, they definitely roost. Those people need to tour the places the chickens they eat come. Oh yeah. The chicken farms by Tyson and everything, fuck. They literally sit and shit. Jesus, Bob. Omelet, egg white, Marina. We name our chickens food names. Well, hashtag wild onion is the food name. When sun goes down, they all go to their coop on their own. Yeah. I think pretty much all the chickens are pretty good at cutting over easy. I like my. Well, I'm hoping I get the females because I'll be living off of Silkie eggs. I'll just be out in the desert. They'll be popping out tiny little eggs. I kind of want to have like a little. I kind of want to put a little cage in the back for a couple quail too. Just don't know if they'd be able to take all the fucking beating of driving around. Party on, dudes. Excellent. I don't know what a Silkie is. Is he going to eat their eggs? I don't know what a Silkie is. Is he going to eat their eggs? Well, that's what chickens do is lay eggs. And if it comes to it, I might have to eat the chicken too. It's multiple use. There's a stinkville on the highway, and it is. You know, the standard way that chickens are raised is absolutely horrible. Horrible. Everyone should have it. If you have eggs, there's no reason. Like, I'm sorry, all you dog and cat lovers and shit, but like, chickens should be the first animals you have before anything else. They actually provide for you. Like, I know. This is probably going to get a lot of people angry, but like, my chickens are going to be fucking famous. Yeah. Well, and it's 3 months. It's a long time. So we'll see. I love how animals are just great excuses to bring more love into your life. Yeah, and I'm looking for a little love. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Now, I've been just talking about the Silkies forever. Looking for tiny tiaras. Yeah, they're really people are not ready for this at all. They're not ready for my Silkies. Imagine having all that hatred for me and then seeing a cute Silkie. They're gonna be like, "Oh, that chicken's cute. I didn't even know Silkies were a thing. They have fur, not feathers. I hate D.O.A. though." Gosh, I have such talent to be so hated. I like it. You know the one thing about the hate? It's like I don't have to be on the phone with like a lot of the people that are like the most haters. So much time on the phone talking to them. And I just don't want to really talk to anyone on the phone anymore. And yeah. I am hated because I lost my toe. Come on now. Well, you were 10 toes down. You were 7 toes down. Because that's the judge of character of people. She doesn't have toes. Well, it's better than having, at least you got some feet. Big metal mesh dog crates. I was thinking that. I'm thinking that. Benedict. I fucking love eggs Benedict. Fuck. Not everyone not everyone can make a good Benedict though. It's a sauce. It's a Bernaise sauce or hollandaise sauce. Like I can never remember if it's hollandaise or Bernaise sauce. But that takes a special someone to make a really good hollandaise sauce. But like a fucking good crab cake, fucking eggs Benedict. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. I always try it if I have money. Shit's expensive, but fuck, man. Up in I went with my girl to the Apostle Islands hollandaise sauce. You gotta have patience, like not just some fucking sauce mix hollandaise. Like you gotta be whisking that shit. You know, I can't do it. I'm too impatient. I'm like, just heat it up. You gotta be patient for the good hollandaise sauce. But I was up in Apostle Islands. A lot of you guys probably never even heard of Apostle Islands. Fucking Apostle Islands is cool as fuck. Ever get a chance to go to Apostle Islands, go. It's the coolest place in the continental United States in the summer. It's at the very, very fucking tip. Don't scorch it. Yeah. No. Yeah, and like the animals just need to be free range. There should be chicken tractors and quail tractors. And they should be running uh through a bunch of different paddocks with goats running, goats and sheep, followed by cows and followed by chicken tractors and fucking and the chicken tractors go over the cow shit and the chickens scratch out all the larvae from the flies and the dung beetles. They scratch it all. Like there's such a symbiotic relationships with the animals being used to, improve the soils. Yeah, farming is a 24/7 job. Well, it depends on what type of quail farm. The conditions in a lot of the quail farms. I hate seeing the caged quail. It's absolutely awful. And a lot of the quail farms, they debeak the males because if the conditions aren't right, they'll poke out all the eyes of the women. Like a little pig tractor too, like all of it. If there was more, see one of the biggest things is one of the biggest things is the is a farming has to be done in community. It's so hard to be in a community with a bunch of fucks, so you know. As much as natural disasters and war is bad, there's a certain level of depopulation that's sometimes good. You would name your pig bacon or pork. Bob Bob White quail, yeah, Bob White quail. I think is kind of the most common quail that everyone's running. Mm. Trout is cool. I love seeing some of the trout fisheries, and I love fisheries. I love visiting fisheries. All right, I'm crashing out. You guys have a good night, and much love. And I'm gonna show you guys the egg being candled, so you guys can see the process. If you haven't seen an egg being candled, and we're gonna progress into Lord Fluffington. Hey, TM Wags. Thank you for letting me know about your name change. I've had was in Negro Jamaica, probably, man. I hope the Silkies will be excited for you. We're gonna come into a bunch of loving, caring people who don't eat animals and don't stick their noses into the armpits of women. And yes, that's what's great. And so I'm gonna track every moment of hashtag Wild Onion and hashtag Lord Fluffington, just to piss everybody off. And I will continue to use the Amazon wish list to piss more people off. I don't know why I'm enjoying it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a black larvae. Ah, sure. Put it on the wish list. Put it on the wish list. Just get them all upset. Because people volunteering to pay for things is the worst thing in the world. It's a mark of a bad person. Just so you know. Peasants, yeah. What's a little revenge between friends? Yeah. It's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. All right, folks. You have a wonderful night. Much love. Thank you guys for the chat and hanging out. Hating and all.